Yeah, so the plan was to watch the last 3 episodes back to back. But the last episode destroyed me in a way of where it's the next day. And I had to take a whole 24 hours in order to watch the last episode. This episode, I'm looking, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be sad. I think it's just going to be, oh, what are the kids going to be doing now? But without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure with the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1.
The target is liquidated. The planet is safe. I imagine you'll find a few things difficult to swallow. Being stuck under constant surveillance, for example. Or the fact that you've all been slapped with a gag order. Naturally, I'll do whatever I can to lessen the burden.
No worries. Whatever settles this, we're on board. We can handle it.
That said, though, we do have one tiny request. Kanuki Gyauka's graduation ceremony is this afternoon, sir.
Can it go?
I think we've earned the right to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Let us walk across the stage in honor of Koro-sensei's memory.
Yes, of course. I'll handle things and make the necessary arrangements.
Mr. Karasuma, Professor Bitch, for everything you've taught us, we are eternally grateful.
So, where's the ceremony exactly?
I love how she just takes it now.
They're probably having it at the Civic Center.
Are these the same kids from a year ago?
Definitely not. They got the cool outfits.
For all his advice, Koro-sensei never said anything about the E-class system being unjust, or that we should try to spark a change.
Karahashi.
I say if you have the time and energy to brood on them, you have time to subvert them. Maybe even have a little fun in the process.
My, what a confident look. No doubt we have your former instructor to thank.
A word of advice, sir.
Think.
Maybe go a little easier on your students from now on. See you around.
Yeah, you're going to be hiring him when he becomes a teacher.
Mom, Dad.
Oh, there's a dad?
Kind of surprising, huh?
Oh, because he left,
At the end
yeah.
of last month,
That's
your
crazy.
teacher paid me a little visit.
Right off the bat, your son asked for a favor. He prefers to be called by his first name as opposed to his last, you see. All signs point toward Nagisa meeting his goals by mid-March. All I ask is that you give his graduation your blessing as a family.
We've been talking, and feel it's best for everyone if we follow your example and give our marriage another shot.
Oh, okay.
How much of himself
Cute.
did our teacher need to leave behind?
He gave all of himself. Literally.
I have to get some reactions.
Easy, folks. This place is off limits to the media.
Tell us about the monster.
Oh my gosh.
Have you no shame? These children have already been through enough.
Hey, children, take them all out.
Yeah. All right, everybody outside now. Excuse me. Ow. Hey, what the? What's the big idea? You're messing with our coverage.
Ooh, they got an escort too?
People are messing with our moment in the sun.
No, the internet's gonna go nuts when I post this.
There, nothing to worry about, love. Permit us to be your escort to the front gate.
With graduation comes a clean slate. I may be ruthless.
We'll take it.
But as your future leader, I'm not about to court shame. Akabane. Seems like you're the only one coming back. Fair warning, when all this is over, I'll put you on the rack if I have to.
Oh, he's looking forward to it.
You're going to give me all the gory details.
I mean, I could. But thick-skulled as you are, you might struggle to understand. Move it.
Off you go.
Who's driving this bus? I guess it doesn't matter. All right. Just want to appreciate the people, okay?
Goodbye.
Oh, don't bring music into this.
Goodbye. Class 3E.
Okay, principal, now you can burn it down.
Afterwards, lots of stuff went down. Kunugi Gauka came under fire for involving its students in an assassination plot.
Oh.
As for the principal, he was tried in the court of public opinion and forced to resign.
What?
Of course.
I mean, okay.
What whatever else can be said about
Was
him,
it?
there's no denying he's a man of conviction.
It was the government that set him up.
We haven't seen the last of him.
To be fair,
He'll be back
I
on
guess.
his feet in no time.
I don't know. He was a villain,
Glad to help.
but like also
Ah, the guy, Maury. It's been years.
cute.
We heard you're having trouble, and we're worried about you.
In point of fact, your timing is excellent. You two can help me celebrate. I've been saving this bottle. New beginnings are rather high. on the list of reasons to toast.
We're glad to lend you an ear.
All three of us.
So sad.
No fuss, just cold, hard cash. We all set aside a little something to live on. College tuition, charitable donations we believed in, and one big-ticket item. The rest of it, we gave back to the government as a thank you for the incredible year they'd given us.
Really?
Slowly, the crescent moon began to crumble. Under its own gravity, it would end up a much smaller sphere than before.
Gosh, the oceans must be going crazy right now.
After a while, the shape, size, gravitational pull would come to resemble the moon as we'd known it all our lives.
Just smaller.
That symbolized our year together, ever so gradually, would forget its shape.
There's sectarian violence brewing in the Middle East.
Sectarian?
A group of radicals is on the warpath. We need a sleeper agent. You'll ship out tomorrow. Understood?
Yeah, sure. Oh, but I'm scared. Whatever shall I do, Chief? Imagine a sumptuous
Ross might cut his
creature
hair.
like moi getting captured in hostile territory. Your poor, defenseless wife having all sorts of horrible
Wife?
things done to her by burly men in the desert.
This assignment reflects my faith in your abilities. Well then, you give me no choice but to assign someone else.
Wait, it was a joke! Is it too much to ask for you to show a teensy bit of concern?
Then go get ready!
Sir, with pleasure!
Ridiculous.
It's been 7 years since we...
7? Jeez. I was wondering how long it took the moon to be like that.
I think about those kids.
That means they graduated already, like
kids.
high school.
Whatever became of them, I wonder.
She's in a new movie.
What are they doing
Was
with
she in
their
Bubble?
lives?
Ooh, we have a celebrity.
Hi, guys.
Cute. They do this every year, or it's just 7 years a random time?
Are you sure you've got time for all this? Sure, I snuck off the set during my lunch break. I can't let you do the heavy
Oh, what does
lifting
Nagisa
without
look
me.
like? Did he cut his hair?
Awesome. Okay, people, let's get this place up to code.
Did you? Oh, is that the big ticket item? You purchased this building?
Let's get to it.
What is this going to turn into, though?
Place is getting rough around the edges again. We should have hired a groundskeeper when we bought the mountain.
Oh, not just the place, just the whole mountain?
We wanted a memorial to visit, but not a grave. After all, it didn't feel like they were gone. This is their home, somewhere those who love them can
Adorable.
always come back to.
We really ought to put this place to good use, you know?
Where's Nagisa and Karma?
Preserving it's fine and all, but it doesn't feel like enough.
Okano's using the back of the mountain a lot lately. You know she put together an acrobatic performance squad for her college, right?
Nice. And then where's Ituna?
Try to keep up! Let's see some hustle!
Oh, we break in ankles. Mm-mm.
Karahashi started giving nature tours to kids.
Here we go! Are we all ready? Be careful where you
Oh,
step,
she likes
okay?
bugs, does she?
Okay!
Just look at Monami and Takebayashi. They've literally taken a page from our life manuals and put it to good use.
Nice.
Koro-sensei hinted at a cell activation recipe they're now researching to make artificial blood.
Ooh, that's nice.
The lives we can save. The number is mind-boggling.
Our name for it is R.H. Slitherblood.
Slither, I don't know how well that'll catch on. Yep, keeping those curveballs, like Koro Sensei said.
Pitching style caught the eye of pro scouts from all over.
They don't call him Slithery Sugino for nothing.
As for Tarasaka,
Hop two!
Politician.
Way to drive me like a mule, you old fart.
once he's out of college, he'll be promoted to personal assistant. Speaking of technical stuff, Ritsu's completely online now.
I'm parallel processing with computers from every corner of the globe.
You will take over the world.
Oh,
Karma? Dude, he passed the National Civil Service exam with flying colors.
Of course he did.
I'm not surprised.
He's good, sure, but now there will be a lot of red tape. Tons of interviews, training, interdepartmental hazing.
Get hired by
environment, it's him.
Karasuma.
Gotta say, I'm liking the looks of my new wallet.
So, tell me the truth. Have you been keeping in touch with Nagisa?
That's what I've been wondering this whole time.
Well, I'm not really on his radar these days, sadly. You know how he is.
It's been 7 years. I'm way taller than I used to be. And I'm a beloved teacher. In my dreams, at least.
A teacher in training? You gotta be shitting me.
Oh, you're at that school?
Everyone else shot up like weeds. And Karma? He's over 6 feet tall now. No, seriously.
You have any idea the hurt you're in for in this place?
From now on, this is a study hall. You got that?
Nagisa, just take them all out. I mean, they can't really.
Shut up. You don't get to boss us around. We'll kill you.
I like to see you try.
Kill me? It's lost some of its mojo. For some of us, though,
The clap
it
technique.
still holds the right kind of magic. You're welcome to try. You have until graduation.
Using the same technique. Walk in the shadow.
All right, people. Let's get started, shall we?
That's funny. How all at the very end, of course, he dresses up as every one of them. He dresses up as him. Interesting. Was he doing like a stand and deliver thing? How do I feel about this? How do I feel about Nagisa? How do I feel about Nagisa's future? I don't know. I mean, okay, so part of me feels like this is like the perfect scenario for him because I wouldn't say it mirrors what Koro Sensei did, but Koro Sensei basically took a bunch of people who did not have the motivation to study and had the motivation to kill them and turned them into, the top of the class people who ended up liking him a lot at the end. So this, although be a stretch, is sort of the same thing where you have these guys who obviously they don't look like they want to study or have the motivation to study, and they probably want to kill Nagisa. What did I say? Nagisa. I think my only reason for being like hesitant about this ending for Nagisa is the fact that maybe I just wanted a little bit more for him. It would have been cool if he got hired by the old principal, because I wouldn't doubt the principal would just stop educating people, because that was his whole thing. And then before a couple episodes ago, I was thinking, okay, Nagisa can be an assassin, but then it made sense as to why he went to the teacher route. I don't know. I was hoping more for him, but I understand why he got put in the situation, story-wise. And the fact that he no longer talks to Kaino, what? That was the people I was rooting for. What is this? Is this like similar to the FBI? The Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry. Okay. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. Economics. Ritsu, on the other hand, listen, I said it before, and I will say it again. It looks as though she has no guardrails. Like the people who made her no longer have access to her or can control her in any which way. So she's free to do whatever she wants on the internet. All I'm saying is if she gets one bad thing, like a virus or something, to where she's just like, can we take over the world? She can. Okay? Not hating on Ritsu. Ritsu's a nice person. All I'm saying is, if they thought Koro Sensei was bad, the stuff that she has control of, you just hope she stays nice. It's funny how Taraska's basically doing the same thing he was doing back in middle school, in which he was the brute to Karma, and he's technically the brute right now to that politician. And then Sugino is doing what Koro Sensei said and leaning into the whole curveball thing, which, to be quite honest, at least from what I remember, it's been a while since I played baseball. Fastballs are nice, right? Throwing super fast is cool. But when it comes to the bigger leagues, you need more types of pitches. You need to be very good at curveballs. You need to be very good at sliders, changeups, all this stuff. Like fastballs being fast can only get you so far. Sugino's no rookie of the year. And it's cool that Koro Sensei obviously did not tell them how to like research this stuff, but gave them hints and put them on a certain path to where he knew that they, once given a hold to it, would be able to research it correctly and efficiency to get to the right point, thus rocketing their careers. And it's cute that they're fixing this up to be a sort of a memorial place for them too. Is it going to be used for anything else? I'm not sure. I know that one girl is using it for nature walks, which is cool. The other one is using it for gymnastics practice. So I don't know. Maybe this will be like a jack of all trades type situation, of which they're able to hone the skills that Korra Sensei helped provide. And the moon coming into itself. I mean, in theory, I guess that makes sense, right? It has its own gravitational pull. Therefore, like the pieces and stuff would crumble and it would reshape itself. Would it take 7 years in order to get this far? I don't know. I do know, however, the ecology, what's the studying of nature, those type of people are having a field day with the whole moon situation, because that does affect things on Earth quite substantially. And it's cute how they married. She's still her same old self. So is Kurasama. And it's cool of what they did with most of the money, right? They took what they needed out of the whole thing. Then they all gathered up, they bought the mountain, and then they gave the rest back. They also did donations to like the old man, which is cool because he still gets to continue doing the stuff that he enjoys. And we saw a little bit of her 7 years later, when she's like a lot older. And the principal getting fired. I forgot exactly what court? Civil court? It was tried in the court of public opinion. Listen, I'm not well versed when it comes to anything judicial, like at all. My thing is, he got put in that situation because Korra Sensei told the government, hey, these are my conditions. I need to teach these kids at this school. So the government was like, hey, principal, we need this to happen. It's the only way we can do it. So the principal obliged it. So it's like, yes, on one hand, he did take money for this, but on the other hand, you could almost say that the government strong-armed them. But I don't know. I don't know how that happened. To be fair, he wasn't that nice of a guy. But then on the other hand, we realized his backstory, and it was like very sad. It was also cute that these two people came back to just ask, hey, are you going to be okay? And if there's anything that they can do. I think almost, I could be wrong, but like as an educator, seeing people from the past come and check up on you, not only does it feel good, but it also gives you a sort of a confirmation, I guess, that what you did back in the past affected these kids so much so that they always remember you and they want what's best for you. So you see that effect of your teaching. Because I feel like as a teacher, and I don't know this because I'm not a teacher, but I'm just guessing. As a teacher, when you do teach kids and then they do leave your classroom forever, whatever, you don't know whether or not these kids will actually remember you or remember the teachings that you did give them or whatever. So I guess for him, seeing that confirmation that they do remember him and they do remember his teachings, the teachings did have an effect on them in a good way. I think that's probably the best gift he's been given. I don't know. I'm just throwing things at a wall. See if it sticks. And these guys got a little redemption, very little. I still don't like them, but they did help out the students when they needed. So I'll take it. And yeah, that was Assassination Classroom. That was crazy. It's so interesting how obviously since the very beginning, since season 1, the idea of Korra Sensei being assassinated has been planted in our heads ever since then, right? So the writer, right, the creator of this manga or show or IP, whatever you want to call it, knows that the reader or watcher is expecting him to die. So in order for it to be emotional when that character actually passes, you need to go, I guess, above and beyond normal cases in order for that like death to affect. And they still did it. They still did it. I don't know how they did it, but they still did it. And I feel like we went through a lot. Like looking at all of these thumbnails, I'm seeing a lot of different stuff. And the show was good. It was funny. It was serious. It was very emotional in the end. And for it being 47 episodes, it didn't feel like 47. And I think it tied up everything pretty well. But yeah, that was my reaction to Assassination Classroom Season 2, Episode 25. If you like my reaction, make sure to like, subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put a comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.